Ella loves, welcome back to Two Girls with a Dream. Obviously, it's Nova here. This week we are doing story time. Yes, so we will be talking about a weird story or whatever that we have decided to share. And you'll notice me walking around a lot because I am actually babysitting my brother's puppy. And I need to make sure he doesn't get into anything that he shouldn't. Okay, anyways, let's get into story time. So actually, mine's gonna be quite a few years ago. Probably one of my favorite stories to tell. Always get someone to laugh at it or they call me stupid, but to be honest, I probably did not do the best idea at the time. And so this is actually when I was on a fishing trip with my dad, brother, family, friends, and their dad. So everyone was down cleaning the boat while my brother and I were making sure the hotel that we were staying at, because we didn't have a trailer at the time, that the hotels were completely cleared of everything that we needed and that we had everything. But and so we did that. Typical kind of make sure we have everything, put everything in the car, so forth. Typical, yeah. We put everything in the car, we went back to double check. We had everything. But then my brother and I decided to race to the car because that's where we were meeting everyone. Okay, so there is two paths that you can take to get to the cars. One was straight ahead, which was not directly to the car, but it was a completely clear path. And then there was also kind of a mini house tour here. But no, and there was a second path. And that path was completely covered in bush mainly. You can walk through it properly, but you kind of couldn't see the end. Well, you can probably figure out which path I went. If you guessed the bush path, you are correct. And I ran. I would have beaten my brother to the car if I didn't run into a moving vehicle. Yeah, it's typically the car hits the person, but no, this time it was me hitting the car. I had some scraped knees, bruised feet. Other than that, I was okay. And my brother was like, one of those times that, like, obviously it's a sibling thing to kick in and be like, oh my gosh, are you okay? Take care of them kind of thing. Went from there. It kind of gets worse because my brother and I were planning to tell my dad as we were down the road, because it's a long drive from Port Hardy to where I live. And ended up being the gas attendant for the boats telling my dad, who was in the car actually. So he ended up telling my dad for us when we were gonna tell him. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the story, because after that we kind of just drove home. And that was a long drive. It always is, because we were going from the southern end of the island all the way to the northern tip, and obviously that's a long drive. Tucker, what are you looking at? But yeah, that is my story. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all next week. Take care.